All human lives matter. We all deserve to live in harmony and peace. We all deserve to have the lives that we dream of and the world that we dream of. And that begins by unlearning everything that has been embedded in us or put in our society and our world since the start of humanity. Have to unlearn everything that we know in order for us to build a new language and a new way of new possibilities and opportunities to live the life that we really want. Everyone today in our world is feeling lonely, frustration, anger, unease, and anxiety, piling up pain after pain after pain, maybe even since we were born. And what we do in our daily life is that we shut our feelings. We avoid those feelings if it's something bad, as if we don't deserve to really feel those feelings, if it's not part of being human. And we only acknowledge our feelings when we are in the state of joy or happiness. And we carry on in our life avoiding and ignoring these feelings as if that's the thing that's gonna make the problem go away. But what actually happens, it keeps coming and it keeps being there. So as the law of gravity, which is pretty easy, we all took it in school. You just like drop a ball and basically this ball would be gravitated to the ground. It will bounce to the ground until the ground really attracted and would be the ball would be in the ground, gravitated to the ground. Same for humans. We have a law. It's called the law of attraction. And basically that means that everything that you're gonna feel about, think about, is gonna come about. So everything that you're feeling and you're trying to avoid is just an illusion, because basically you carry on with your life, very busy life, trying to do and act and get this position and get these degrees and own this car and own this building. And there's a way of us to ignore our feelings. And basically what happens is that you ignore it. But then you go to your friends, you sit down by yourself, all what comes is the thoughts that brought these feelings. You bring to complain, you start to complain to your friends, you start to imagine these scenarios in your head that may never happen, either in the future or like in one day, and it's all these thoughts that take you to those feelings. And why is that? Because of law of attraction. The feeling is there, the thought is there, and the action is there. We still are not fulfilled. Some people have everything that we dream of, and yet they're not satisfied. And this simply because when we grow, or like when we come to life as babies, you never see a baby coming walking or talking or solving a mathematical equation or analyzing a person. All they can do to connect with you is by transmitting these energies, this energy of joy. So you'll see it through a smile or a giggle. It's an energy of unease. So you'll see it in their bodies or in their faces when they're like, or tears, which means they're sad. And they also take from us the same, how they perceive the world at first. They they don't understand what you're saying or telling to them, but basically they just feel it from your tone of voice. Is it high? Is it low? Your body language, how you're talking to them, your face expression, how you talk to others. What do you always play in your house? What's the environment looks like? And and the thing is that society guilt us by having these emotions if it's something bad to have it. And sometimes, a lot of times, and that's one of the reasons why we're in this, that also we guilt ourselves of having these emotions. So also something that right now we don't have it in any other species, like we didn't see it yet, is our mind, and how it's capable of doing anything. And basically, it's the power of choice. We are the only species that can choose anything we want. We can choose to look at a situation from different points. So we have to start to choose to look back to our feelings. Start to choose to treat yourself in a different way that you have never been treated before. Have to create your own narratives of kindness and gentleness that you have never seen in your house, in your school, between your friends, between your society, between your neighborhood. Have to start to choose internal self-care. Choose to be a best friend for yourself that you have never had before. You have to choose to love yourself deeply, deeply, like you've never loved anyone before. You're gonna create a love narrative that you only have, and each one of us have their unique way of love. You have to choose yourself and those feelings, and that's by starting to acknowledge every feeling that you have inside, all the emotions that is inside you raging and piling. You have to start to accept it, all of it, without any judgment. You have to create a safe space for yourself with no resentment and no judgment of so whatever. Accept every emotion, everything that you thought that you had a choice in, or you didn't have a choice in it. You have to really start self-love yourself. Start to forgive yourself for everything. I send you love and light, and I'll leave you here till next time. And we're all gonna change.